Here we go. LA Kings hockey is on the air from downtown Los Angeles. It's the LA Kings hosting the Colorado Avalanche with just 3 games remaining.
He's been talking about the top line awareness. The Avs kind of loaded up on the top line. You've got to be aware every time they're on the ice.
There's Tyson Jost deking to the outside, tossing it all the way across. David Warsofsky collects. Christian Folan finishes a check in front of the Kings bench on Matt Nieto. A give and go out of the zone, but stick check by Kopitar. Puck pops in the air and lands in the glove of Bernier. An overtime loss to Anaheim last night. They had a 3-1 lead entering the third period. Anaheim came back with 3 unanswered. Nathan MacKinnon with a wraparound. Quick gets the right pad against the post. And the puck would not cross the line. Landeskog circling the goal, overlapping with Barrie. Landeskog turns and shoots, hit a body and bounce to the bottom of the circle where Kopitar can gather. Looking to stretch Brown up ahead on the breakaway. Dustin Brown! Couldn't get it to go. Some back pressure from Zadorov at the last possible moment.
It does go between the legs.
Wow. Long pass just behind Sven Andrighetto. Goes all the way down. Quick to play it behind the goal. A stretch pass for Kyle Clifford. He tips it in neutral ice. Gives chase. Collects. Shoots off of Bernier's pad. John Stevens the other night mentioned that Kyle Clifford may have been the Kings' best forward against Anaheim on Friday and was able to sneak that shot all the way through. Here's Kempe onside, denied by Bernier, but not cleared out.
Well, the Kings have had 2 obviously grade A breakaways here. Period number 1, and the goaltender Bernier has been there. Now didn't get a piece of the Brown play, but still making the stops.
Howdy over the line. Nate Thompson shot, stick 1, bounces out in front, and Mitchell's right there to bury it. You want to talk about right place, right time. Torrey Mitchell with goal number 6 of the season, and the Kings have the lead. Martinez breaks up the play on the goal line, swept up top to Barrie, who holds it in. Brown has another stick out there. After going back to the bench, and he'll collect the puck. He and Kopitar start out. Brown shorthanded, drags and shoots. He scores! 2-0 Kings on a shorthanded goal. Coming in hard on the forecheck. He's unable to take it away. Here's Andrighetto through center. Crisscrossing his way in with Compher. Andrighetto's shot glove by Quick at the right point. Lines across. MacKinnon on the give, back to Barrie. Touch pass, Rantanen walks in. A block by Doughty, protecting the front of the net, and he clears. Here they come with Compher. They wire it around the boards. Van Andrighetto's shot sealed by Quick. Without Jake Muzzin as well, who's missed the last couple games with an injury, upper body. There's Dustin Brown through center, 1 against 2. Dumps it in off the boards. Brown gets to it and backhands one on to Bernier.
The injuries seem like they're piling up, especially right now back on the blue line with big bodies, Muzzin and Forbert.
That's an area the Kings can ill afford. Torrey Mitchell with the takeaway. All the way across. Thompson shot. Saved by Bernier to the corner. Here's Kerfoot. Inching his way down the wall. Little head fake. Goal line rolled away from Colin Wilson. Andrighetto all the way across. Lots of room. Kerfoot scores.
So the Avalanche take advantage of the penalty. They were active. They were very, very strong and assertive as far as where they wanted to go with the puck and how they want to handle it. He just waits, picks the corner. Avs back in the game.
Working with Andrew Doughty at the right point. First opportunity for the Kings power play. As Kopitar chips it to Phaneuf. Touch pass from Doughty. Phaneuf, wrister tip by Carter. Kopitar couldn't finish it off backdoor on a bouncing puck. And maintaining possession. Ledoux, the NHL rookie from Grand Forks, North Dakota. And Martinez hands it off. Kempe down the wing. Lewis with a shot. Trapped by Bernier. And play is stopped. Back to even strength. Kopitar again off a turnover. Jukes to the outside. Kopitar driving down low. Pearson getting to the loose puck. Tanner Pearson works it up top. Stick handling is Brown. A shot kicked to the end boards. Around the boards. Cut off by Rantanen in the corner. MacKinnon in behind. Trying to turn the corner on Folan. MacKinnon into the circle. Looks for a lane, curls to the slot, fires a shot, knocked down. Rantanen looking to play it back door, couldn't connect. Twisting and turning on Carter. Up the wall, Andrighetto waits, delays, and locates Kerfoot. The goal scorer for the Avalanche in this game. Kerfoot into the circle, swings it into the slot. Andrighetto shot, saved by Quick, and he covers. Absorbs some contact from Gabriel Bourque, played out in front. And Comfort couldn't fire it clean. Long pass, Girard inches in, wrist shot, tangled through a couple of skates. Quick hopping on top of the puck. Calder Trophy winner as the league's Rookie of the Year. Dancing goal line, Rantanen quickly challenged by Kopitar. Zadorov, a one-timer. Quick makes the save. Getting by the check. Lewis to the puck. All the way out wide with Carter. Stopping, shooting, save. Bernier, Carter going after the rebound, but tied up in the process. In behind the goal. Lewis gets to the puck. Leads it off the boards with Kempe and Clifford up ahead. Here's Clifford dropping. Lewis, shot. Rebound available. Clifford scores! That's a big goal from Kyle Clifford to make it 3-1 Kings. Clears the puck out for Colorado. And how big to get a little bit of separation in this third period. A shot from Amadio, turned away by Jonathan Bernier. Zadorov, D-to-D with Barry. Wrister tipped off of Jost into the near corner.
And with 5 men involved here for the Avalanche, there's no question their defense are going to even be more aggressive here. And here goes Zadorov again, even in the middle of a change.
1 against 3, the backhand shot saved by Quick. There's Tyson Barrie. Outlet pass, Kerfoot stops, plays it back. Barry, one-timer, saved by Quick.
You could hear it.
Off the stretch pass, swings it back to the line, turned away by the Kings, and Reeder with a second effort to get a stick on it. It wouldn't go out. Jost into the slot, lets the wrister high and wide. A bounce off the end glass. Quick covers the puck. Nemeth steals the puck from Clifford. As Soderberg comes up ice with Nieto. Overlapping with Como. Nieto backhander, scooped up by Quick on the bouncing puck.
Most important thing, Reeder gets a piece of that one on the attempted shot. Shot block. And the Avs do not get a chance to get the offense going.
Jeff Carter with some room through neutral ice. One-on-one, Carter's shot gobbled up by Bernier for an offensive zone draw. Reeder nearby, Girard fires, blocked. Reeder diving to it, couldn't clear. Wilson after the puck. Carter gets to it. Reeder chips it across to Foley to the empty net and off the post. And Colorado not putting up a fight.
Yeah.
With the win tonight, the Kings just 1 point away from punching their ticket to the postseason.
I will say this, after hearing Don Knockbauer after 2 periods, I thought that third period in the Kings forwards, he says the onus is on the forwards, and the forwards did a phenomenal job. Forecheck pressure, back pressure, everyone working together. The Kings win it 3-1.